Hi everyone, it's John, and I want to do my day 7 update today for my 60-day juice fast. It is 12:04 p.m. and it's Monday on March the 10th. I'm really excited to share my results with you guys today. I feel really, really great about them, and I'm actually kind of impressed with the results. So I'm going to get right to those and then talk to you guys about just a few things. Let me adjust my camera angle here so I'm not looking down. The first things first, though, is I can really tell a difference in my face. Like, even with my beard, I can tell a difference in my face. Now, I still got this, right? A little bit of this here that I need to lose, but my face is really, really getting trim. I'm down to around the weight now that I was when I ended my 30-day juice fast. It only took a week to lose all that water weight that I had gained back, and if I did gain a few pounds back, that's almost gone now. So I weighed in today at 299.8. I'm officially under the 300-pound mark again. If you remember, or if you watch my videos from the 30-day fast, I'm not looking at myself, looking at the camera. If you watch those videos, then you know I ended my 30-day fast at 297, and that was the first time I had really been under 300 pounds in a really long time. I'm thinking like 5 or 6 years, maybe less than that, but to me, just a really long time. So I'm back now under the 300 mark by 0.2 pounds. I'll take it. So I'm right now I'm at 2 pounds over what I was. My cat wants to come say hello. 2 pounds over what I was when I quit my first juice fast, or when I broke the fast, I should say. Sorry, Kitty, you gotta go. I'm sorry, you can't be up here. I'm recording. So that makes me really happy. So now this is only day 7. So for the rest of these 53 days, I'm going to be going deeper and deeper below the 300 mark, and that makes me really, really excited to do that. So if you remember, again, I started out at around 330 pounds. So I am currently right now at a minimum 30 pounds lighter than when I started the new year. So and it's only March, so to me, that's a big deal. Most people go, I want to lose 30 pounds in a year. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months and a few days. I mean, it's just awesome. Anyway, so I'm at 299.8 for my weight. So my chest today measured at 51.5. That's a 1.5 inches lost around my chest. My waist was 55.25, and that's a 1/2 inch loss. My right thigh was 26.25, which is like, it's not quite 1/2 inch because I went from like 1/3 to 1/4, so that's like 0.15 inches. My right bicep measured at 18, so that's 2/3 of an inch that I lost, and my neck measured at 18, which is 3/4 of an inch. So it's kind of crazy to think about, like, my bicep around and my neck around is the same size. That's weird to think about. But so I didn't add that up, but really quickly, that's like maybe a little over 3 inches lost from the parts that I measured my body in a week. And that was, remember, I weighed in at 314, so that means that I had gained 17 pounds when I stopped my fast on February the 7th, I believe, to when I started this one, which was on the 3rd. So not quite a month. And most of that was water weight because I weighed myself. Because I weighed myself on a Monday. On Thursday, by Thursday, I had already lost 11 pounds. So this puts me down at 18. Is it 18 pounds? From 297 to 314, 314 to back to 299. Yeah, so about 15 pounds, roughly. So that, to me, that's huge accomplishment for me. I'm really, really proud of myself. Juicing is going really well. I don't really have any issues now. I'm over the hump. Don't really get hungry. Last night I actually did get a bit hungry, but it was like 10:30 at night. And I'm like, no, body, you're not getting any food. And even if I was eating, I wouldn't have fed myself because that's way too late to eat anything, if it's healthy or not. So I drank some water and I was fine. It kind of satisfied. Hey, your stomach, there's something in it, and you're able to go to sleep. Sorry, my nose itches. So the few things I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the first thing is I posted this on Facebook yesterday. and I posted it in the Juicing Buddies page. But I was watching a video that's made by Carla Duglin, and she's on Raw Life, RAWRAW Life.com. She also has a food, like a juice fasting and food channel of the same name on YouTube, and her videos are a little bit older, so 2012, 2013 videos, but there's some really great insight there, so I would encourage you guys to go and watch them. She's not a medical doctor or nutritionist or anything, but she's done this for a long time, and so she knows her stuff. And one of the things was to not treat yourself with food. And we're in a society now where no matter what diet you're on, if you're on a quote unquote diet, if you are like, let's take for instance what Nutrisystem, I think, is one of the ones I see on TV a lot. And they say you eat all the food you love and you get these special treats. Well, one of the things that Carla said is like we should not treat ourselves with food. We're not dogs. Right? Like you treat your pets with food. You give them a treat. And when you might mean a treat, you give them food. But we give our kids treats. Like if you do this, I'll give you a cookie. Like what we're doing to our kids when we do that is saying you reward yourself with food, and it kind of sets you up to do this throughout the rest of your life, I believe. So we should not reward ourselves with food if we do something good. Reward yourself with other things. I think Carla said like with shoes or with jewelry. Guys, you might want to reward yourself with like a new piece of technology, or if you like clothes, maybe go clothes shopping, or maybe you should go shoe shopping or something like that. When you reach a big milestone, treat yourself with something, but don't do it with food. We have to get away as a society. We have to get away from this this mind frame that food is a reward. Like food, in essence, is fuel for your body. If you overeat, you will get fat because your body stores the excess food for lean times. Now, whether or not you believe in, how humans have evolved or what we are, we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that our bodies store fat, and the reason they store fat is to have food when food is scarce, to have energy to feed your organs when food is scarce. That's the reason we have fat. So we have to look at food as a way to fuel our bodies. Yet now the side effect of that is food tastes good, and you can make really, really tasty things with food, and you can make it to where you enjoy the food that you eat as nutrition for your body. And I think that we should. We can do that now. We're not in like 1400s England when salt didn't exist or whatever that thing was. Salt was valuable back then. So that was one of the things I want to discuss. Get away from the mindset. And I'm working on this. I'm preaching to the choir. I am working on not using food as a treat for myself, because it's something I struggled with, and it's something that got me to where I am, and I just have to stop. I'm talking to myself here. But that was just very interesting. Don't reward yourself with food. You're not a dog. And it kind of makes you think that like you need to think of ourselves a bit higher, and we have a higher calling, if you will, than how we treat our pets. And I hope you treat your pets well, but you know what I mean with that. So, so treat your body, and this is like when in all world religions, your body is like your temple, right? So I mean that's straight up scripture from the Bible. If you're a Christian or a Jewish person, that's Anglo. I wouldn't say Anglo. I don't mean Anglo. I mean Judeo. There we go. Judeo-Christian thing. Your body is your temple, and you should treat it as such. And I have not done a very good job treating my body like a temple. And I know that Buddhism and Taoism, and I'm not really sure about Islam, but a lot of the world religions say treat your body as a temple, and we have to do a good job of that. We have to make sure. I mean, this is the only body we get. We don't really get a new one unless you believe in reincarnation. So here on Earth, in this life, if you do believe in reincarnation, in this life, until you die, you do not get a new body. So you better treat this one with respect, and you better care for it. And I am late taking up on this message, and I'm realizing that. I mean, at some level we all know it, but you just have to do a good job and a better job sometimes. And I'm doing a better job. I'm drinking juice, and I'm resetting my system and losing the excess fat, and I have a long way to go. I mean, I think I've said before, like, I struggle with putting down like a goal weight, because I just want to be healthy, really. But if I had to say a number, I'd say about 220, 230 pounds is really where I want to be. When I get down to 250, I am celebrating big time. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be food. I'm going to do something special for myself, and invite others to do the same when I get down to 250. So that I have 49 more pounds before I can get down to 250. But once I get to 250, like, do you realize how easy it would be, or how easy it seems right now, to get down to 220? It's only 30 pounds. And do I think I'm going to hit that in this 60-day juice fast? No. But can I hit it in the juice fast in the future? Yes. Can I hit it if I make these really, really good changes in my diet? Yeah, sure can. And that brings me to the other point. I've gotten some questions. Sorry, my nose is really itching. Ugh. I've gotten some questions about how much weight did I gain when I was not on the juice fast, and for that, like, almost a month that I stopped. And so again, it was 17 pounds, and the majority of that had to be water weight because it came off so quickly. I'm under no assumptions that I'm so awesome that I have lost 17 or 14 pounds in a week. Like, that's a lot of weight. Now, I have been in the bathroom like every 30 minutes peeing, so I know that it's water coming out of me, and I know that I'm putting a lot into me, and fluid pushes fluid. So, yeah, that's how much weight that I had gained. Now, probably 5-6 pounds of that was just actual weight gain, whether that be from waste in my system or putting weight back on because I was eating and I had increased my calorie count for the day, and I was actually eating foods and eating fats, and because I had cheese and I had some things like that. So, yeah, that's how much weight I put back on. So, and you can expect to do that I think the normal is like between 5 and 10 pounds. Expect to put that back on because you have waste in your system. Everyone's body stores waste differently. I had a lot of extra water weight, so that actually equated to 17 pounds total. So 14 pounds in a week. So at least 3 of those pounds wasn't waste because I've eliminated all the waste in my system, and I probably still have a little water weight to go, but about 3 pounds of that I'm still needing to lose to get back to the 297 that I was when I finished. Anyway, so feel free to ask me questions down in the comments. Leave questions on the Facebook page. If you're watching this from our Juicing Buddies page, leave questions there when I post this there. So otherwise, a good day 7, a good result for a week. 299.8 pounds. I'm excited about that. That's really, really good. Only going down from here. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you next time.